that is powered by a rotary engine, this would make you look kind of impressed. P.S.
You started. Yeah. Share play. Watch broadcast. Yay. Or not share play. Broadcast.
Whatever. Broadcasts do better. This RX sounds weird when it's at full pelt. Like it makes a sound the whole damn way.
Well, that's because it's a what's it called?
Let me know when you see this.
Rotary engine.
Have you joined it? Yes. Just join the broadcast through the party. It'll show you exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Are you seeing the track?
Almost. I have to go back into YouTube because I was playing a game. Yeah, I'm seeing it.
Alright, you want to see what this thing looks like? You hear it?
Yes. I can hear my voice in the background, so...
Watch this thing's launch.
Jesus Christ.
This is maxed out, by the way. Like, maxed. I've also managed to get it to hook into corners like a monster. Hello, goodbye.
There's an RX-7. Ooh, these are some nice cars. What game is this?
Gran Turismo Sport. Here, before you get this game, why don't I show you all the vehicles I own? They even have the
Isn't
Ford
this
Rap.
like one of the newer?
Yeah, it has the option to have VR. It has the option to have a VR headset, but to be honest, I don't think. God damn, this thing's cruel. This thing's launch is insane. Oh, there's another one.
Yeah.
Turn radius on this thing's not exactly great. Sounds like an angry lawnmower.
Just drive through the grass. Fuck it. You'll catch up.
Dude, I have over 340 horsepower. None of these cars have that much horsepower. The only one that'll give me a problem is the other rotary. Seriously. The other car... Just watch this thing.
But see, you're still catching up.
I'm already in first place. And launching. Bye-bye, baby. God damn, when this thing gets to stepping, it gets to stepping, doesn't it, dude?
Mm-hmm.
They even have the old Ford Mustang Mach 1.
What? You can, like, kick him if you want.
You're the party leader.
Am I really? Shit, I am. Well, you don't want being annoying.
You're the one screaming in my fucking ear when I'm trying to drive a Mazda over 100 miles an hour around corners.
Yeah, but I'm liking this car. How much was this game?
This game? $20?
Yeah. Shit.
Wait, before you do that, you want to see all the cars I own so you can see what you can like.
That is true.
I have, dude, the car classes, there's American, there is Ford, there's a premium Ford GT you would really love. All carbon, full carbon, top to bottom.
Yeah, you're gonna have to show me all these. Is there any trucks? Because I would love
Yes,
to
there
make
is.
like
There's
the
two
most
trucks.
badass.
There's two
like,
trucks. There's a Toyota.
What are they?
And there's a Ford Raptor.
What's the Toyota?
I don't remember what its name was. You'll have to watch the broadcast. I have a bunch of them. There's also the Volkswagen. Oh, you can get the old Jaguar, the really old one.
Yeah.
I have to say,
this game was kind of like Forza Horizon, because I could take like one of the old trucks, put an engine swap in it, and create like the most sickest fucking race truck ever.
You have to admit, this Mazda, for being a 70s car, is pretty damn beast in what it does.
It is.
And by the way, do you know this thing's rear-wheel drive only?
Dude, this thing needs to be all-wheel drive.
No, it's rear-wheel drive only, but it hooks up.
I know, but
so
I'm saying
damn...
it needs to be like an all-wheel drive car. This thing would be like fucking insane.
Well, you can give it positive camber. They got some really, really fucked up hypercars. Like, I'll show you. There's a McLaren that is all electric.
It's just retarded, bro.
Oh, and that's not the worst part. The McLaren can go over 200 miles an hour. By the way, I already have a Bugatti Veyron in this game.
Nice.
Damn, this thing just hooks up and lets go. Like, this is not the fastest car I own, by the way. This is the second fastest car I own. Alright, you ready?
Oh, you won. Jesus. Yeah.
By the way, I got this McLaren first pull a day ago. So take this in mind. Here's what the screen looks like. Hang on. Alright, you ready?
Honda Civic Type R. Is there like a free drive on this, or is it just all racing?
It's all racing, but you can... Look, this is one of the other cars. It's a Toyota.
Dude, was that a Dodge?
Which one?
Toyota 2000 GT. Go back to the menu. Bro, no, that's a Tundra. That's what that is. So it's a Toyota Tundra.
Yeah, Toyota Tundra. They have the...
Oh my God. Dude, this Toyota Sprinter Torino? What?
Oh, and look what else I got.
Car.
Look at this thing, and tell me this thing doesn't look weird. You ready?
It looks weird, Jesus.
Look at this thing. Now take this in mind. This car can do over 200 miles an hour.
And it's electric.
It's part electric. It is half and half. It's actually a hybrid.
Wow, the first hybrid supercar.
No, because I also have this thing.
Just scroll around and let me see what you got.
Sure. If you want, I could let you test one of them. Possibly any of them.
You'd have to do a share play.
I know. If you want, I can go to the dealership so you can see all the cars. Oh, by the way, you want to see the one of my very best...
Is that a Viper GTS 13?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Go down. A 67 Chevy Nova.
Yeah, it's not 67 anymore, actually. It's got a... Here. This what you talking about?
Yeah. Wait, yeah, that.
Oh, that's not the worst. You want to see the very first track car I bought? This thing.
What?
Check this thing out.
What other categories are there?
I'll show you in a minute. Just look at this thing and tell me, does this thing look
Please
sick?
tell me there's a drag category.
No, there's not, sadly. Look at this car.
Fuck.
Look at this thing. This is made by Plymouth.
Mm-hmm. It looks like a prototype.
It's a prototype race car. Look at this thing. By the way, take in mind, this thing only has 5 gears, and this thing can do over 200 miles an hour by itself in 3rd gear.
Dude, what did you do to this car?
I didn't do anything. I just painted the thing. That's all I did.
Yeah, you're gonna have to let me see the controls.
You want to hear the Chevy Nova?
I just want to drive.
Hang on, I want you to see this. By the way, certain cars can't go over a certain horsepower limit for some damn reason. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Remember that car I told you?
Mm-hmm.
Look what I'm gonna be driving.
Oh my god.
Oh, you'll get to drive this thing very soon. But I will have to warn you. This thing goes hella fast.
Well, I would hope so.
Scratch the surface of this car. By the way, there's a Bugatti Veyron Gen 1 you can race with.
Isn't that like the one with the really small front grille?
Yeah, and look. I just increased this thing's speed.
You can manage the power?
Yes, I can. I can make it faster, I can make it slower, I can make it corner better, I can make it really, really corner. Like, look, this is how far I've pushed the engine. 249.
You're fucking insane.
Oh, yeah, this thing's got insane grip. I mean insane. Watch this.
Alright, you know what? It's official. Fuck this shit. You're letting me race.
Listen to this, listen to this. Just watch this thing launch. Straight away, punching it.
This thing's so low, I can see it scraping.
By the way, you see that weird battery symbol that keeps going green?
Mm-hmm.
That increases your power. The more green that gets, the faster this thing goes. And it only gains power in corners. Have you realized I have not braked at all?
Yeah.
What do you think of the hookup of this car?
Shit rips.
And this is with soft tires. These are racing soft, which means this motherfucker's gonna hook up regardless. You ready to see me really rip this thing? Bye-bye, Bugatti Veyron. Here's the cab, by the way. By the way, have you noticed I'm not at max speed yet?
Oh, I've noticed.
I haven't even topped out. Let's just say, if I gave you the controls of this car would handle so good in your hands. Because you don't even have to let off for this thing to corner. Like, look at this. Some of the corners you can take flat out. Look, flat out. By the way, I've got to show you some of the cars. There are more classes than you know. Some of the classes would really tick you off a little.
How is this track 8 laps? This track is huge.
Well, you're blasting around this at like max power. Literally, I've done this race in this car 4 times. That's how I bought half the vehicles I own, because look at this. Straight away, punching, brakes, turn. And 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Gunning it. You can see these vehicles are sparking like mad. By the way, didn't you notice this thing is a turbo?
This thing is a turbo?
Look beside the little red dots that keep going red every time I turn. That's a turbo. That's a turbo spooled wide. Hard to believe that this is a McLaren.
Kind of.
Oh, I'll show you all the cars. They've got all kinds of shit. The Bugatti Veyron I own is... Woo! This thing is nuts. I got this first pull when I opened the game. Like, you get a daily award. This is my daily award, this car.
That's a lucky-ass reward right there.
I also got an Aston Martin yesterday.
Sick.
I got an Aston
Martin. That car
Martin.
behind you was sick-ass looking.
You can buy that as well. It'll cost you $12 million.
Jeez.
But some of these races are worth $150,000. This race I'm racing is worth worth $260,000. Time to spool the battery. Spool the battery and let it rip. So what do you think?
I like it.
By the way, look at how many miles this has on underneath the gas pan, the gas thing.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck that is.
It's where the E and F are.
The E and F?
Look on my dashboard on my car, and you'll see a thing where it says...
I'm not looking at the dashboard. Okay, I am looking at the dashboard.
You see that thing where the battery is? That is where I'm talking to you.
Oh my god, 169.1 miles.
Yep.
Never mind, 0.2. Never mind, 0.3. Never mind, 0.4. Never mind, 0.5. Never mind, here we are at 6. Oh shit, there's 7. 8. 9. No, look at that, we're at 170. Oh shit, 171. Alright, we get it, you're hauling ass, motherfucker.
You know what's funny? I broke the game once, and guess what? It couldn't keep up with how fast the car was going.
See, I do that in the crew too all the time. Whenever I do that really long race and I'm in like my fastest car, I'll get halfway through the race and then I'll have to memorize where the track is because I'm going so fast that the map waypoint is like 5 minutes behind my car.
Oh, by the way, this has an online feature where you can race against friends, and I will say this, I have pissed a lot of people off because this car is apparently really, really, really expensive. And I've already
just
got
see
it.
the other cars that you're passing just like on the other side.
This car is the definition of bye-bye, baby.
It is.
This thing hauls ass. Like, look how fast this is going. By the way, did you know this thing is maxed out? This thing's maxed out now.
Does this race ever fucking end?
It will, trust me. With how fast I'm going, I will blow through this, believe me. By the way, that is how you can make your car go faster. That's your torsion, your suspension.
Dope.
That's why I'm able to make these corners at like max fucking speed.
It's always a good thing to have when you're trying to like bust through races. You got one car though that's kind of catching up to your ass too.
It's that weird blue one. That
Yeah,
one for some, that thing has a literal, I don't know what's under its hood, but I do know this. It is one of the second fastest, and it will only keep up to the McLaren just barely.
Well, at least it'll keep up.
You know what's funny? I have raced this race so often, I know this track via brain. Time to spool that. Oh, that battery's almost full. Definition here. Bye-bye, baby. Hasta la vista. See you never.
Look, you're just passing everybody.
Well, yeah, I'm going at... Literally, dude, I'll show you all the cars you can get. You can get a race version of the Veyron. It'll take you fucking forever, though. By the way, the tires also depict how fast and how hard you can corner. Softer tires make your car corner better. Harder tires have better long-lasting life in online races, but they have crap traction. So you know how tires in some games affect how you drive?
Yeah.
Hard tires, crap. They can handle, like listen, they last longer, but they also have a problem. They have barely any traction.
Well, see, that's why NASCAR drivers use what is known as hard. Well, they're hard tires, but they're made to be also soft tires because of no tread on them.
This thing, haven't you noticed this thing has no tread on its tires?
How am I supposed to know? All I see is the fucking car.
Look between the taillights. When we get into a lighted area, you can see them. The tires literally don't have any tread marks. Pay attention to the rear. See the rear?
Yeah.
They don't have no tread marks, do they?
No, they don't.
Dude, if I gave you the handle to this car, you would go ape shit. You would push this thing to its literal fucking limit.
You know that's true, because that's what I do with my cars.
You know what's funny? The Volkswagen Bus and the Volkswagen Beetle cost you 99 cents in United States dollars, which is $1.
In this game?
In this game, you can buy cars for $1.
What the fuck?
I shit you not.
I was about to say, you might as well call me a car collector then. Jesus.
Yeah, and you know what's funny?
What?
The more cars you get, the more levels you get, and the faster you do stuff. The more stuff you get, the more crew points you get, and the more upgrades you can fucking pound on. Sometimes these corners do fuck with this thing. Take that in mind. This thing's going at like max power all the time. So when I give you the reins of this monster, do me a favor.
Hit everything.
No, learn to control it, because this thing is a literal, it will fucking eat you alive car. See, it's that blue thing at all times. It's always that blue thing, and I'll even show you what it is.
Hey, after this though, you only got one more lap. So, as long as you don't fuck up in the corners, you should be okay. But you'll catch up to him even if you do fuck up.
No offense. You want to know that thing's top speed behind me?
What?
That thing will only top out at 230. This thing will top out at 249. He ain't catching me. None of them will. The only car that would catch me is the Bugatti Veyron, and he's way in the back. You know what's funny? I have
Final lap.
never gone a top speed in this thing. I have never gotten a long enough straight to pelt this on.
If you had a drag strip.
Or if you had a large racetrack that was actually a circle that you could just blast around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you had like a NASCAR track, you'd
There are NASCAR tracks in this game, and I have blasted around them, but I've done it in the Mach 1.
Because I know there is some NASCAR tracks in real life that the straightaway lines, it's not as much of a circle, it's more like a giant oval, some of them are. So you actually have giant straightaways before you hit the big turns.
By the way, do you want to know something funny? The Volkswagen Bus and the Volkswagen Beetle can only get 98 horsepower.
What?
Seriously, both of them can only have up to 98 horsepower. Tops.
That's gay.
But the funny part is they're so fucking top heavy, the Bug doesn't flip over. The Buzz, however, almost flips over at every corner. By the way, that battery only charges when you turn. Here we go. Max power.
I wish you had nitrous in this game.
That battery is nitrous in this car. Because it throws it into fucking overdrive. Look how many times I've won this.
Probably a shit ton. Four.
And look how much money it gave me.
A lot.
You ready to see all the car classes? So what class do you want me to go to first? In the brand.
Go from the beginning to the end, man.
Okay, so go from United States to Japan. Easy enough.
Pretty much.
Okay, here's America. You have Ford. Here's how many cars you can have. You can have, literally, the Ford ST, Ford Mustang Premium Fastback, Ford Mustang Mach 1 1971, and I already own that. Ford Raptor 2011, already own it. Ford GT, debating. Ford Mustang Generation 4, which by the way, that's a race car, and I've got that because guess what? I signed a deal with Ford, which means I can use that car for free. As well as the Ford Mustang GT, which is made out of look at it, it's made out of nothing but carbon fiber.
Shit.
Then you have the Ford Mustang Generation 3, Ford Mustang Generation B rally car. Then you've got, you know, the Ford Focus rally car. Then you have this thing. The first Ford GT ever built. Then you have its Mark IV, the race car. So that's all the Ford. So you saw all of those, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here's Chevrolet, which by the way, they do have the Corvette and the Camaro. They have the Camaro SS from the 2016. The Corvette Stingray convertible.
They have museum cars. Please tell me you can drive those.
Yes, they do. This is one of them. This is the other one. You can also drive the Chevrolet Corvette Stingray 2014 as well as the C7 Generation 4, and then you have the C7 Generation 3. You ready? Now comes the big boy toys, the Dodges. You ready? Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat 2015. Dodge Challenger RT 1970. Dodge Viper GTS 2002. Dodge Viper SRT 10 Coupe 2006. And the 2013 one that I already own, the Generation 4 of the Viper and the Generation 15 of the Generation Viper. By the way, if you look, those are turbos in the front.
Jesus.
And look, these are the Vision cars. The Tomahawk. Look at this thing in all of its power glory. 2,586 horsepower.
And it's four-wheel drive.
Yeah, and here's the other one. The same one with slightly less power. Then you have this one, slightly less power. And then you have this one, which has got less power. And it's mid-rear, which means it's mid-engined, rear-wheel drive. Infinity.
Yeah.
Ugh, the disgusting cars. But they only have the Infinity Vision concept. Not bad, but it's still ugly in my opinion. Yours?
It's alright. I like the horsepower.
Oh, look at this thing. Meet the Chevrolet Charpol Vision Gran Turismo.
Okay, well, Chevrolet has lost their fucking mind.
By the way, this thing is really fucking fast. I have seen it in action. It will blow the doors off any car behind it. Then you have Fittipaldi Motors Panamera. Or however you fucking say that. It's decent, but it sucks. Its cornering speed is bad. Shelby. Now here's the bread and butter of the United States. You only have 3 cars. You have the GT 350. You have the Shelby Cobra.
Oh my god, and you have the Daytona.
Yes, they have the Daytona for $15 million.
I don't even care though. I would.
By the way,
pay
you
that.
want to see something funny?
The Daytona is one of the coolest Shelbys and rarest Shelbys to be built.
Exactly. By the way, some of the cars can be purchased from the gaming store. Here's the Plymouth that I bought.
What kind of Plymouth you got? I'll be surprised if they don't have. Oh Jesus!
By the way, I bought that for $1. Tesla. Ugh. And I bought one just for shits and giggles. Only one. Sucks. Haven't driven it yet, by the way. Pontiac.
I mean, if you had to buy one, I would buy the Model S.
I had no choice because you have to use it in a fucking race. By the way, this was 99 cents. Can't go wrong with a Trans Am.
No, you really can't.
And especially if it's smoking the bandit color. Alright, so that's all in the United States. Now we're getting into Europe.
Okay, you might as well just give me the controls and I'll look. This would be so much easier.
You have the F-Type Coupe. The E-Type Coupe. Actually, you know what? I might as well give you the controls. Hang on. Way ahead of you.